again, it's not good on many levels. Again, Oakland has failed as a city to protect businesses and allow rampant vandalism and crime in general. And then we also have the problem of the SF media attacking everybody, whether it's the city, the businesses, or the people themselves. Again, it could be easily pointed as racist and classist because they've got a chip on their own shoulder, and it's quite unfair. I hope Horn gets back going here. I'd love to try it. It's sad when this happens. I have friends with other businesses here in the area. My buddy Al has Soundwave Studios just a block over on Wood Street. And he's seen all the same stuff happening to him, whether it's graffiti vandals, people breaking into cars in the parking lot, trying to break into his building, basically the homeless encampments that have encroached on his own property. It's driving business away over here. And a place like Soundwave, it's been around for, I don't know, since I was a kid. And previously Jackson Street Studios, on Jackson Street right by the freeway. He owned those places, and OMC just on the other side here, when that was also an part of Soundwave. But these businesses are all hurting. There's a few printing businesses over here, and they're constantly on guard. They've got burned out vehicles in front. Hell, I'll show you. You got right here, just encampments. You got busted up vehicles over here. There's glass everywhere. Graffiti everywhere. You can't. How do you miss it? Anyways, I'm going to look at some of your questions here. So we need a whole new city government. Question is, will you elect the same? I am not electing the same motherfuckers. Point blank. All of them need to be fired. There's not a damn one of them who will work a foot. It's all become identity politics, crab in the barrel thinking. Everybody wants their own agenda met. Nobody wants to get together and do something together to better everything for everyone. They're like, who's going to pay me off? It's become so corrupt, and it's not a left or right thing. It's just a stupid thing. There are people who should be in office who aren't, and the people who are, who I don't know what they would do in the real world. I'm like, where would these people have a job? Just the colossal amount of failing up is astounding to me. How crappy can you be at your job and then still have a job? Not just have a job, move on to a bigger, better position, more power, more money, and more influence. That's insanity. And it's not just an Oakland thing or California thing. This is a world thing. There's a lot of it, and I'm hoping people do wake up to the idea that, hey man, we've been burned by this left-right thinking. Maybe we've seen enough of this anarchy. It's anarchy. There is no law. It really feels like you're free to do whatever you want as long as you don't hurt somebody. So if you want to burn something down, go for it, as long as nobody's hurt. You want to steal a car, break some windows, tag some buildings up. You want to, go rob a house. Just as long as you don't hurt anybody, you're totally fine. That's a stupid way of thinking, and I think we're going to get to a point where somebody's going to come through and say, hey, I've had enough.